Welcome to historic Kazee Cemetery in Monarch, Arkansas. We're here today to tell the story of John and Parlena Penix. It's one of the most fascinating stories to read historically of how that family came from Tennessee and finally ended up here in Lead Hill, Arkansas in the Monarch community, and the influence that their family over the last 5 generations has had on the community, on the schools, on the businesses in the area. And first we have Greg Gimenez. Greg's second great-grandparents are John and Parlena Penix, and very pleased that he's here to tell. The Penixes had 5 sons. All 5 sons had a great influence on the community. All attended the Valley Springs Academy, were educated there in the very early years before area schools around here had more than the 8th grade. Greg, tell us about your family.
All right. Starts off with who you were talking about, Parlena Penix, is who she ended up with. Her maiden name was Curnutt. And they lived in Tennessee. Her uncle, before she was born, ended up saying he wanted to do something different, so he went to Arkansas on the St. Francis River. And he did pretty well, and he called for his relatives and all to move down there with him. He said, it's easy here, it's a lot better than Tennessee. So they all did. They decided they'd go. Instead of taking wagon trains, they decided they was going to go on some river rafts. And there's probably about 20 of them, 20, 30 of them. And they all got on these rafts on the Clinch River in Tennessee. And it was February, so it was freezing in 1845. And went to the Ohio River and then ended up in the Mississippi. And they turned to go to the St. Francis River, which is where her uncle was, and sold the boats and went on over there. And, anyway, they ended up and got married and moved to Monarch here.
Your great-grandfather had a tremendous influence on the community, still has a community influence throughout your family. That's one of the things that is so exciting. We here at Kazee because John and Parlena are buried here. They rest here as a part of this historic cemetery, and the influence that's still out there among teachers in the community, among business people in the community, has made such a big difference.
All 5 sons of John and Parlena Penix dedicated their lives to business, banking, or personal services. Robert Penix opened his own barber shop in 1890. Mandan worked in banking, and Charles, Hillman, and James all worked and managed the Magnus Penix store in Lead Hill as well as in banking. Mike Chore, their great-grandson, became a respected stonemason throughout his lifetime.